go. Yeah. Just got here. It's 3:05. Got here about 5 minutes ago. hmm And had a pretty active morning. Did a couple hours worth of pruning and well, it was pruning really. I had a lot of bushes. It's that time of year to do pruning. And I was able to do a load of laundry. Felt really good about that. I made $5. And I had owed the lady $10. So I went to the senior center and emailed to law enforcement certain crimes, because I wanted them to know what was going on. Now, as I explained to the person I was working with, well, I'm just there because the renter's there. I'm there to help fix the place. But I made sure and put it on its own drive so that I could Facebook the renter. I think well, I had a very, very serious illness. It was a bleeding ulcer, and I'm happy that he's not there because he's obviously getting the health care that he needs. But I documented it, and if he wants to press charges when he gets back, he can do that. Now, a little concern. Somebody broke in again, breaking and entering. I noticed that they broke the back door. Yes. And then they brought some bags in as if they were just going to bag up everything and throw it out on the street. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And then they closed all the windows, but both the front and the back door are broken now. Look like somebody turned on the water. And then they took the mattress of the renter. That would be breaking entry and a burglary. Yes. Now, I did not get any phone calls. In fact, I haven't gotten any phone calls all day. And I'm not really expecting a phone call from law enforcement. I'm expecting a phone call from my sons. Yes. Or Maryland. I just wanted to make sure that law enforcement documents the trespass, the breaking and entering, the burglary, the malicious mischief. Oh. There is a certain process to evict a person. Somehow, I don't think the property manager really realizes what's going on. But there is no law that allows for you to walk into a person's residence, right? Bag up their shit and throw it out on the street. Usually what happens is you go to court, right? You fill out the eviction paperwork. You put it on the front door and it says you have 3 days to vacate. Yes. Yeah, that's usually how it works. Yeah. And then the individuals that are residing there, they know they have 3 days to leave the property. Oh. Now, I thought maybe some dogs were having some anger issues last night. And then maybe somebody thought, well, he has no idea. As I said, I was working this morning and doing my laundry, and I got back and somebody had moved my stuff and rolled up my sleeping bag and brought in some garbage bags and went through some of the personal correspondence of the renter. But the Van Proyen way doesn't really work. It happens to be against the law. What happens is if a property manager, yes, any manny pooch, wanted to request somebody to leave, they just motion the court that the renter hasn't paid the rent. Yes, it could be 30 days in arrears. But when I talked to Ron, well, I didn't talk to him. He called me, yes, at the first of the month. And I do know that he has some sort of income, possibly disability income. He might have paid the rent for the month. Pooch. And considering that he brought all his mail in and he didn't move all his stuff out and he's wherever he's at, I'm thinking that whomever it was that decided to bag the place up, break the back door, shut all the windows, might not know that the renter could have paid the rent. Chooch. Now, I just want you to know that if there was an eviction, they would put it on the front door. Every day that I go back there at about 8:30 p.m., yes, I make sure to open the front door. I have a flashlight and I have a flashlight on my phone. I look at the windows. Yes, I look at the door. I look at the chair on the front porch. And if I had seen any notice from a court, a sheriff, or a police department, yes, in order to vacate the premises, then I would have moved my shit out. But since I've never seen that, yes, I've got to believe that it is an actual breaking and entry, yes. A burglary, the use of a weapon, pooch, malicious mischief, trespassing, oh. Now, I did actually, yes, because I'm aware of the rights of the property manager, as he explained himself, and I gave him my phone number. And I really thought there was zero concerns because I don't know what bills Ron paid at sorry about that, at the first of the month. Yes. Now, I did send this at 1:40 p.m. Yeah. And I emailed the Washington State Legislature, Jan and Sherry. Yes. Barbara and Andrew. Ooch. Now let me see. Andy from the Washington State Legislature. Vincent, Michelle, Bruce, Mike Chapman. Ouch! Are there any elected oaths of office in the Washington State Legislature that don't find it criminal to obstruct an email from a citizen that's not only documenting kidnapping, yes, child abduction, civil rights violations, RCW violations? Let's see, Mark Hargrove. Oh, choo choo. Sam Hunt. Oh, And then there's Vicky Kraft. Ooh. I put all the email addresses on my Facebook last night when I found out somebody was obstructing my emails. Something about first, second, or third degree computer trespass. And then there's a number of state legislatures, like 170 of them. I got these email addresses. I've been sending emails. Is there some reason why the Washington State Legislature does now have knowledge of my recordings last night? I made a special file for them. I misspelled the word trespassing. I put a U in there. Now, let's say that you're in the Washington State Legislature. You do know of, Johanna Bender. Isn't she a Superior Court or District Court judge? Ooch. New Orleans FBI. Pooch. Boston's FBI. United States Marshal Service. I get a lot of auto responses from the United States Marshals. Then there's the various sheriffs of Clark County, Chelan County, Cowlitz County, Skagit County, New Hampshire Police Department, and the Kentucky Constable Association. How many constables throughout the United States can have knowledge of burglary? Yes, trespass. Ooh. Now, it's really adding up the number of crimes because nobody's really enforcing the laws. Yes. And then I emailed CPS. Oh, look at Department of Social Health Services. Let's see, Kennewick, IMail, Everett, Olympia, Seattle, Spokane. All of these CPSs. Child Protective Services. Now, the Seattle Children's Hospital asked DCS how many employees of welfare can have knowledge of breaking in. Burglary, malicious mischief, Kendra, Kelly, Nan, Tracy, and Deidre, Amanda, Now, when you look at it, okay, I've been sending you emails for the last year. Brown University. Oh my gosh, Court at Shelton. Lewis County. How is James Lawler? Larry B. at Click. Now, there's William and Loretta and Stephen and Lynn at the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Ciao. Sandra, Aruna, Morris, Kevin, Brenda, and John, all at the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Now, it's bad enough knowing about the civil rights violations. Now you're an accessory to or after the fact in civil disorder, mail theft, malicious mischief. Exactly how many decades is the state of Washington right now?